Hello everyone, Game Goes from Arms here. Today we are going to be unlocking Funky Kong in Mariokart Wii. Very unfortunately, the microphone wasn't recording, so this is just a voiceover. So as you can see here, I'm just going through all my unlockables because I finished 50cc. Now to unlock Funky Kong, you need to do 4 fast staff ghosts. So I didn't actually go for Diddy Kong, I went for King Boo with the flame gun, which you're about to see. Now, unlocking 4 fast staff ghosts means you have to beat 4 of the normal Nintendo staff ghosts by an amount of time. So, as you can see here, we're going to go to Mario's circuit, simpler tracks in the game. So, here we go. Just popping up here. I'm in front of Mario now. So this is... Sorry, I'm not reading off a script, so I'm like a bit... Ooh. Here we are. I'm going to take the shortcut. What I'm not very good at in this game is saving my mushrooms. As you can see here, I've removed my mushrooms on that one, which did backfire. As you can see, he's now in front of me. So here we go, I'm just doing a wheelie. Coming in to the turn and going into a drift. Great, crash into a lamppost. Trying for the drift here. Now in front of him. Here we go. Unfortunately in this game I don't think you can slipstream in time trials because the ghost isn't physically there, which kind of makes sense. Here we go, sitting in front. We are in front now, but not quite enough, I believe. So, going in for the drift. The drifting in this game is very different to Mariokart 8 Deluxe. It uses inside drifts instead of outside drifts, which is a bit weird if you don't know what you're doing. Coming in for the final turn here. And as you can see, he is quite far behind you, but he's not far behind enough. So as you can see here, I won, but I did not get the fast staff ghost. Very unfortunately. So, we're just going to restart. Try this again. Alright, and here we go. Starting off with a wheelie. Going into the drift. I am going to try and get in front of him. I'm not very good at this game. I've only been playing it for like a month or so. So it's a miracle how I got through this video. So we're not that far in front at the moment. He's still... And now he's in front of us. At this point I thought I'd completely messed up. Here we are. And we are behind him by about a second or so. So, going into the drift here. Going into another drift. Kind of in front of him now. Almost got hit by the chain chomper. That was very close actually. I can't believe I did that. Go. Coming in for the final turn of lap 2. Now, what's weird about this game that I found is the drifting. It only goes to blue on the bikes, which is a bit annoying. Because you can't really get what you deserve out of your drifts. You only get this short boost every time. It doesn't matter how long you hold it for. Correct me if I'm wrong actually, because it might still lengthen out the boost, I'm not sure. Here we go, we're going in for the final turn now of this race. And I'm going to do a little wheelie before the finish. And there we go. So, I think... Yep, now I've unlocked the fast staff ghost. So now we're going to move on to our next course, which is, I believe, N64 Mario Raceway. I think that's what I did. I'm not sure. Did I? Yes, I did. I did N64 Mario Raceway and failed miserably. So you're going to just have a look at that now. After failing miserably at Mariokart Raceway, I moved on to the Wii circuit. Now this one, I did okay. I think I did it in 2 attempts. It might have actually been 1. So I start here. I already get quite a nice lead on Luigi there. Coming in for the drift. Then, as we come in over here, I attempt to do the shortcut. That was a massive failure. Also, what I've found with this track is that the boost panel is actually much slower. So, here we go. Going in for another drift. I'm quite far ahead of Luigi by this point in time. Coming in for another drift. Alright then. So, just did a nice wheelie there. And of course, I'm going to skip out the boost panels because they're slower. I find it funny how they've done that, but then again, it's slower. Right, and then we're moving on to the 3rd lap here. I'm 4 seconds ahead of Luigi, which is a pretty good lead, but not as good as what I get in the next track, as you'll have to see. We're going to put another drift. Doing a nice wheelie there. Right then, so I'm going to skip out the boost panels again, because as I've said twice at this point, they are slow. And coming in for a wheelie at the end of the track. So I think on this attempt, I got a fast staff ghost already. So now we're going to move on to, I think I attempted Yoshi Falls. So I'm just going to whiz through that a sec. Now, as you saw there, I failed absolutely miserably, so I decided to move on to GBA Bowser Castle 3, a track that I'm much more confident with, against Dry Bowser. So, here we go. This race I did very well, actually. I messed up on the first attempt, as you will see, but I really made up for it on the second attempt. As you can see here, doing a nice wheelie. I've already got a lead on him. Avoiding these swamps really well, going in for the drift around this area, and then going into the tricks. Now I did get a lot of speed from these tricks actually. As you can see, Dry Bowser is going further and further away. Going for the wheelie here. Ended up in the mud there, but it doesn't really matter considering how far behind he is. Coming in for the drift. straight off of that ramp. Making sure not to get hit by those lava things I ended up in the mud again. But did definitely make up for it. Round this corner and onto the final stretch of this lap. Going straight. Now this is very thin. Coming in across the finish line. Here we go. Round this corner onto a drift. Drift again. And there we go. I crashed into the wall. That completely threw off everything. Coming in for the turn. As you can see here, back to Dry Bowser. And that really messed me up. Dry Bowser getting closer and closer. I'm flattened and I'm going slow. And then I get hit by that little lava bubble. And as you can see here, I get hit by the thwomp. And off Dry Bowser goes. And at this point, I'm really upset actually, because I was doing so well. Corner. Into the drift. Straight into the mud there. I really did get too cocky, so I decided to restart. Now on this attempt I did much better, as we're about to see. Go straight into that wheelie from the beginning, into that drift, into another wheelie and into another drift. I've really got the game mechanics down by this point. Into another drift and into another drift. I think I'm getting much better at this game. Just like today. You can definitely see my progress over today. And I've gained a lot of speed off of that trick. And on this part, I decided to not take the ramp because I think it would actually slow me down. So when you think about it, the tricks, yes, you get a speed boost at the bottom, but they're very slow. You're like up in the air in like slow motion. It's very slow. So I decided not to do that and came onto the final stretch here into a wheelie, past the thwomp, and into lap 2 where I did another drift straight off, trying to get that mini turbo. See here, avoiding the thwomps, going into another drift and into another drift. Nice little S-turn moment. Go off of the trick ramps, coming in here, into a wheelie, into another drift, into another drift, doing a wheelie again, drifting. I think, as you can see, Dry Bowser is very, very far behind me. I'm really getting the game down by this point in time. Coming in past this bit, risky jump there. I was shocked how I did that, and as you can see, I'm 9 seconds ahead of him. So at this point, I'm pretty confident that I'm gonna get this fast staff ghost unlocked. Coming in for another turn, another one. So as you can see, I've really nailed the game mechanics at this point. Going for another trick and another trick. I think that area is really nice. It lets you gain a lot of speed and then go around this corner. And then this time I decided to take it down. Do another wheelie. And then back into the turn. I make sure to avoid the mud. That's why I'm not drifting around these little zigzaggy parts, because I can very easily end up in the mud. And use my last mushroom and wheelied across finish. I think I did quite well on that one, and I unlocked the fast staff ghost. So now I think I went on to what actually? Let's just have a little look at what I go on to. I believe it's actually Delfino Square against Wario. Yes, it is actually. Here we go. Against Wario, Delfino Square. Here we go. And I'd say I did quite well on this race as well, excluding the first lap. Because on the first lap I did terribly. Straight into that rocket start and into the wheelie up this hill. Used 2 of my mushrooms. Drifting round the roundabout actually, pretty well. Drifting again. This area is quite nice because you can really get those really short, snappy mini turbos that like kind of push you forward. Then here we go, we're going around this bit, and I tried to take the shortcut here, but not very well. As you can see, I go straight into that wall and slow down at that last bit. Not very good. But then here we have the massive ramp. Lovely trick off that. Drifting more. Now remember, we are trying to unlock Funky Kong here. Very crucial, and this is the last track that I need to beat for it. So here we go. Drifting around the roundabout yet again. I love roundabouts. You would definitely see me going all over them with City Skylines 2, which I might play soon. Let me know if you'd want to see that in the comments. Round this corner, round this. Then here we go into a wheelie and into a drift. Now, I haven't really mastered this game yet, that's why I didn't do the shortcut onto the deck, because I'm not really at that skill level yet, but I reckon I'll be able to do that in a few months. Looking for another drift. Wheelie, drift, and here we go, we're heading into lap 3 now. I'm really far ahead of him, about 7 seconds ahead, which at this point I'm really confident will get me quite far. Then here we go, wheelie, drift. Again, I love this bit. It's very agile and it's very convenient. Oh, crashed into that wall there. And here we go. Round that drift. Turning again. And now we're approaching the end. We just got to go over the bridge. And here we go. Going over this ramps and off we go. Straight into the air. Got a lot of air time there, and I'm really far ahead of Wario at this point in time. Going round into the corner and across the finish. So of course, after unlocking Funky Kong, I wanted to do a little race, so I went to versus race, solo race. Then I went onto Funky Kong, the beautiful man himself, and then onto the Flame Runner, his best bike. Then I just wanted to give it a go on a simpler track, so I gave him a go on the Luigi circuit against a few other races. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that I'm awful at 150cc on this game, and I don't know why I changed it. Actually, this is 100cc. I'm awful on 100cc at this game. Take back what I said. Anyway, here we go. Straight into the race with a wheelie. What I've noticed about Funky Kong is every time he gets hit by someone, he slows down to a crawl. For some reason, I didn't use my standstill mini turbo because I'm an idiot. And Toad just flew across the screen there. Hit by a green shell by someone. Looking behind me. As you can see, I'm in 10th now. I'm atrocious at this game. 9th. Which isn't much better. And then here we go. We've got a star. I'm not sure why I'm taking the boost panels, even though literally a few minutes ago I was talking about how much I hate the boost panels on this track. I ran into a drift. Goodbye, Toad. And look at that, he just bashed into me. I lost half my speed. And then here we go. Trying to get slipstream, but I'm just too fast. Here we go around this corner. Now, normally I'm able to avoid those power blocks pretty well. For some reason I wasn't. That standstill mini turbo did nothing. And then here we go. I went on the boost panels again for some reason. And there's the blooper, the worst item in Mario Kart. I don't know why it was added in DS, but anyway, we're in 5th now. I'm trying to get slipstream. For Baby Mario, but I'm just faster than him, so it's quite hard. straight into the grass there, got hit by another item. Blue shell, not sure how that's going to help. Anyway, and you can see the hit off in the distance. If I go on the boost panels again, what am I doing? And then I take the golden mushroom, round past Baby Mario, past all these other races, and into 5th place. I'm really bad at Mario Kart Wii. So here we go. Just coming through the menus here. Now, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. And I hope that I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, everybody. I've got to go.